The following podcast is most likely unlistenable, unintelligible, inarticulate, and problematic, and will probably ruin your day. But if you have any pity in your big red heart, you'll listen to these four handsome boys. Please, bro, please. They need this so bad. Please, bro, just listen.
So you had it was like a shark egg,
Yeah.
puppy.
It was like a big shark egg puppy, and once it was free from my dog's vagina, I was able to. Well, actually, the connection between the placenta and the uterus, there's a lot of like green liquid that
Ew.
comes out. Like
That's dog slime.
It's blood, but it's very green, and it smells a lot like metal.
The beauty of
it's
life,
copper, dude. It's
Yeah,
literally
literally.
just copper.
It's literally just copper coming out of her
super oxidized copper.
vagina.
That's
Yeah.
what Jimmy Neutron's dog smelled like.
Yeah, 9 puppies were giving birth. Dude, she had such a long labor though. As soon as I got back from your house, Noah, she went into labor. But she was in labor for like 24 hours before she gave birth.
Oh my
finally.
God.
And then it was an hour between each puppy. Yeah, that poor dog, literally, she was awake for so long. She was literally like passing out as she was giving birth. So I was like, I had to like hold her up, like as my mom was scooping out the babies and basically putting it in front of her so that she could clean them, so they could get, because they have to be cleaned, and then they start crying from like some instinct, and then they start, literally.
How many puppies did she have?
9 puppies.
So you have plus 9 dogs. Is what you're saying.
We have plus 9 dogs now in our house,
and you're keeping all of them.
I wish, honestly.
There's no way. That's not.
I wish. No, my mom has people to take all of the girls, and I think she has one person to take a boy. So we might end up keeping 3 boys, but
oh my God,
I doubt it. I'm sure my mom will find someone else to take some of the boys. I think we'll probably keep 1 though.
It's a good wet market investment.
Exactly.
Wet market.
Dog breeding.
Puppy placenta. Can you imagine if because there's the whole thing about eating the placenta for people.
Yeah.
But what we don't have to put the baby in our mouth and then rip it out of the placenta with our teeth and then spit the baby back into the doctor's hands.
Well, I think I think what it is that that placenta and that iron smell from the placenta is basically, the placenta is so high in iron, and I think iron's one of the things that you lose the most when you're giving birth, just because of the amount of blood you're losing. Mm-hmm. So I think eating the placenta can make it's a part of this whole medicine that makes you feel better right away thing, where it's because it's very high in iron, a woman eating it after giving birth would basically have a shot of iron, and she'd feel a lot more awake, she'd feel a lot better, and just she'd basically just feel a lot healthier. So
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, did she eat her uterus?
No, but she would tell you to 100%.
I feel she would
definitely tell you to do that.
I feel like there's other sources of iron that you could find.
See, that's the thing. Literally, it can just be replaced by
a multivitamin. Your baby's blood.
Yeah, like your baby's blood.
Yeah, or eat your baby, dude.
Or even just
I need the iron
that you're eating after you give birth and that.
Yeah, have some nice ovo toast, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They used to make a
ovo toast.
We used to make a Kellogg's cereal. It was Tony the Tiger's other cereal called Vector, and it was very the whole selling point was that it's very high in iron.
Oh, shit.
Dump that all over some pregnant bitch. She
That's
might
true. She'd come back.
Eating the placenta.
Put it in her, grind it up, and put it in her IV.
Put it in her mouth with a rolled up magazine. Welcome back to Post Unavailable. It's the podcast for breeders by breeders. I'm of course joined by the only state certified dolphin breeder in the province, Basie Farrell.
That's quite the title, but actually I'm the second.
Oh, who's
legal.
The first?
Yeah, there's another one. There's another
one?
Yeah, I don't even know what you said, but there's definitely another one.
It's
Matt.
Yeah, and then it's of course Matthew Caution. The most notorious, infamous for his breeding tendencies.
Exactly. I breed with the dolphins. It's
Some would say
I
that
don't call it breeding. We call it making love.
yeah. I call it like an intimate, beautiful. It's like a rainbow. Me fucking this dolphin.
Exactly.
Like what's his name? The dead guy,
Anyone?
McAfee.
Oh, John McAfee. A
Yeah,
lot
John
of people
McAfee.
dolphins. Well, his whole thing was that like I've had dolphin. No. I've had dolphin.
No.
Whale. Now whale. That's the true beauty. You know, technically, fucking a whale was his white whale. It's a very different meaning to Moby Dick. Very different subtext. It's also fucked up to say things like I've had dolphin, referring to things you've had sex with. Like I don't.
Yeah, that is a weird way to say the things you've had sex with. I've had this.
I've had women. I've had men.
I've had dolphin.
Had dolphin.
Dolphin.
What? That's not weird at all. I would do that.
You would refer to things like that.
I do refer to things like that constantly. Yeah, I've had rats.
I've had rats. I've had dolphin. I've had bear. Marcin is busy this week. He can't make it, but he'll be here next week. I think. Oh, I have a message from him.
What a blowjob!
Wait, never mind.
Wow.
That was supposed to be in Polish. Ruin the fucking joke. Wait, let's edit that out, and then it'll be in Polish.
Wow, that sounded actually like shit.
It sounded more like him though. I thought it'd be the girl text-to-speech voice.
It sounded like Marcin, I thought.
They do like
a little bit.
They have programs where all you have to do is they'll give you a few lines and then you just record the lines and then they'll perfectly not perfectly, but they'll do a pretty darn good job of emulating your whole fucking speech pattern and make you say whatever the fuck they want. And so people get SpongeBob to say the N-word and do memes.
Well, that's how they do those memes.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Right?
Those are funny.
Yeah, they're really funny. How the government could use that, basically. You find that fucking funny?
I don't think the government would use that. Why would the government use that?
You telling me the government isn't making deep fake porn of me? You're lying to me.
True, they are.
They have everyone's
You should be
face.
afraid.
They have everyone's porn. They have all deep fake porn of every citizen. Anyone on the anarchist hit list or whatever, the anarchist cookbook. Exactly. They make deep fake porn of them so that they can use it to blackmail them.
That's how they really make people disappear.
That's how they make Joe Biden do press conferences. It's all deep fake porn.
Exactly. He was dead 100 years ago.
Did you see the remember? So there's that girl Gina Carano who played the gun girl on Mandalorian, and she said that being conservative and alt-right was like being a Jew in the Holocaust.
Oh yes,
and then people said,
"I love that."
People said that's fucked, pretty much, and she was like, "I'm being canceled. This is cancel culture," and didn't back down, didn't say sorry or anything. So, she got fired from that show, and then the whole thing was she's gonna join Ben Shapiro's production company for new projects.
Oh my god!
They released a press conference, not a press conference, but just like a tagline, a marketing line for the new movie that she's gonna be in, that's coming out, called My Son Hunter, and it's about Joe Biden's son Hunter and the dealings of the Biden family.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world to be a conservative commentator. All you have to do is say that. I could say that, dude. I could say these things. I could say these things so easily. Be like, man, being a conservative nowadays is like being a Jew in the Holocaust. People would be like, wow, that's kind of fucked up, BC. Then other people would be like, you want to join my, you want to come hang out and join my fucking news network, and then all of a sudden I'm on the Daily Wire. It's so
true. Suddenly basically making bank.
Everyone has it.
And I would be making bank. It's fucked up.
This is how you get free money. Make a Twitter account, go on Twitter,
and be racist.
Be racist. Repeat,
Speed-
exactly.
Speed running, getting a job for Ben Shapiro. It's like Twitter account created. I think if you're alt-right, then you should get a special reward. Get canceled. Join Ben Shapiro's fucking podcast network. It's easy.
And that's why there's no such thing as being canceled. That's
Um,
literally why there's no such thing as being canceled.
Carano will take on the role of a world-weary Secret Service agent. Producer, blah blah. She was a world. Oh man, this. By the way, this is from. I have this site that I go to called Geek Tyrant, where all the articles are written like a fourth grader writing a journal entry.
Yeah,
Because
I love that.
Because he
Wow.
says, yeah, Carano will play a world-weary service agent, and then he shares the producer's statement, and the first thing the producer says is, she is a world-weary Secret Service agent. Present at most of the Biden family's dodgy dealings, she provides a voice of truth and sardonic comedy over the absurd dealings of the Biden family and various Chinese, Russian, and Ukrainian oligarchs. She is present throughout the film, commenting and sometimes narrating the absurd life and party lifestyle of Hunter Biden and the dodgy dealings of his father. So that sounds awesome. That sounds.
Oh my god.
Man, I can't wait, dude.
It's like what? Like Karina's
So-
gonna like look at the fucking camera and do the gym face, like as these fucking whatever clowns they have playing the Biden family. Like,
Bro, you know they're gonna make fucking Bo Biden jokes.
um,
They're gonna make Bo Biden jokes. It's gonna be so funny, dude.
Dude, this is gonna be probably one of the world's most hit comedies, I think.
oh yeah, it's gonna be so funny. Carano added the story, the cast, the crew, the people. This is what makes art great, and this is what we're doing. I feel excited to be working with incredible actors, a visionary director, and some newfound friends as producers. The script was instantly intriguing and side-achingly hilarious to me, especially after being newly exposed to the political realm in 2020. Another reason why fucking greatest year of our lives. Robert Devi is someone who reached out to me as soon as I was canceled in February 2021. I signed on in support of him and one of my favorite. Okay, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Can't wait to see that. Gonna buy my tickets as soon as they come up. Gonna go
I
to the
don't
VIP.
think it's gonna be in theaters though.
Gonna go to the VIP Cineplex and watch that when that comes on.
I don't think so.
Guy
Also,
who fucking wrote this article. Sorry, Matt. The guy who wrote this article is just saying like, they're looking to tackle this subject matter similar to the way that Adam McKay handled Vice President Dick Cheney in his film Vice. I don't think so. I don't think that it's going to be handled with the same, yeah,
serious.
whatever.
This is
Matt,
gonna
what were-
be an Adam Sandler movie. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. Something.
Does the guy playing Joe Hunter Biden look like him? His name is Lawrence Fox. He's
Hot.
yeah.
He's hot, dude. I think he's a porn actor. I think Ben Shapiro was hiring porn actors.
That's
Lawrence Paul Fox is an English actor and political activist. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Ew. What? Fox looks disgusting.
And he tweets shit like, "I'm so tired of leftist ideologies."
So
Isn't their whole point that Joe Biden's like old? They got that pretty young looking guy to play him.
No, he's
Oh,
playing
I guess
Hunter,
early.
playing
This is
Hunter
early.
Biden.
He's playing
son.
Hunter. Oh, the diddler.
There's no way you can make a movie like this and not make me root for Hunter Biden if fucking Gina Carano's following him around being like, "This guy, am I right?" Looking at the audience. Cool
what's wrong with
fucking
Hunter
movie.
Biden?
Also, who does she think she's speaking to anyway in that tweet? Because I feel like most alt-right people are like, and the Holocaust? No, that's pretty down. That wasn't really that bad, actually.
No, Matt. American right wingers love the Holocaust because not because they hate Jewish people. They actually love Jewish people. Don't you know that a lot of the taxes go towards Israel, dude? And there's clauses in like every teacher's fucking contract that they're not allowed to criticize Israel, dog. How could a country that has that where you could get fired if you criticize Israel hate Jewish people?
I don't know. know what?
I
Maybe
don't know.
I think it's just spending too much time on iFunny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
I think
on.
spending too much time on iFunny, Matt, you're not.
Well,
You're hanging out with Nazis.
I'm
That's
not.
Nazis.
I
Those are
don't. I
Nazis.
haven't used it for years, but I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like, yeah, like they like.
They'll go see
Well,
the.
I feel like the problem is that if you use iPhone, you're probably also like 13 years old, so you
Yeah.
don't really know. So it's probably it is probably pretty easy for a 13-year-old to be like
That's when they get you. That's when they
what?
get you.
Holocaust now. That's how
Yeah.
they get you is
And
by being 13.
that's
If
how
I was
these
13, I wouldn't.
that's how these Nazis think, like a 13-year-old,
True.
because it's funny, dude.
That's what the That's gonna be the prime audience of the fucking
Yes,
Gina
yeah.
versus Hunter.
it's going to be
movie.
13 to 16-year-old boys who watch
wait.
Ben Shapiro. Yeah,
Go
Yeah.
visit him.
he's trying to get more. I mean, these fucking people like Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson, like, just absorb incels, incel kids. They just suck them in. And they're like, yes, yes. See, your worldview is right. Women bad.
I wish we
Yes,
did.
yes. Come, please. Join me, Ben Shapiro.
It's time for the boy boss.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
What do we say to attract that crowd? Because can we get them?
The
It'd
incels?
be great for our numbers, I think.
I think we already have them. I think we have them already, dude.
Probably.
Just some
Judging by how the things we say
they
about
should
women
play.
specifically, yeah, I think we have them already.
We're allies.
Yeah,
Boy,
speak
yeah.
for yourself.
Okay. I will not
I'm
be.
kidding.
I will not have that title bestowed upon me.
I'm all for the YouTube.
The YouTube
The
movement.
YouTube. Do you say the YouTube moment?
The YouTube movement.
Oh,
That's when they download songs onto your iPod without you knowing, right?
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Genius.
Stupid. I was been looking at like Chris Chan updates to see like what's going on.
Still in prison.
He's still in prison. He's been sending letters though to some people.
Like who? What?
I don't. Here's the thing about
What do
Chris
you mean
Chan
he's
is
been
that
sending letters to people?
like the people that were LARPing as his caretakers, they have letters like from him where he's talking about like how he's the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. So
What,
it's
from prison?
yeah. And
What do you mean
also,
LARPing as his caretakers?
like people on like forums like the Kiwi Farms and Reddit
Who do
who
that?
like are in contact with him, and like I think there was a period where like people were trying to like make sure that he's okay, and like that's how all the stuff about him and his mom got leaked. So
More trolls who are abusing the mentally handicapped guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
he's writing
All right,
letters.
what have the trolls been saying? What have the trolls been farming from good old Chris Chan?
They just
That's
got the
good,
letter from him where he was talking about he sent a couple letters from prison. Well, first of all, he's asking for money so he can buy stuff from the prison concession, which is
That's
cool
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
a thing. But it's mostly just about how he's like I think he's dropped the whole Sonic thing.
What?
Sonic Chu thing.
Why? I think he
What?
should. I think he could have started a cool
He should have
prison.
doubled down.
Yeah.
Prison gang is a Chris Chan prison gang.
Yeah. The shoes.
The Sonic
The
Cholos.
Cholos.
The Sonic Cholos.
Why you say that?
That's just the gang. That's who took Chris
That's-
Chan in. Can I not say that?
No, you can say anything you want on this show.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Would you join Chris Chan's gang in prison?
If I was in prison and the only person I knew was Chris Chan, yeah, I'd join his gang.
I'd
As long
probably
as I
just
saw him shank somebody. If I saw him stab somebody, I'd be on his gang.
I bet you
I
could
don't-
convince him to stab somebody.
I don't think Chris Chan's gonna get stabbed or stab anyone. Honestly,
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
just
think
try
so
to be.
either.
I would probably just be nice to him. I'd probably just like talk about Sonic with him. But then I'd probably get really
Oh, yeah.
disappointed when I can't talk about Sonic with him because he's too up on his new shit, which is that he's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Talk to him about being Jesus Christ then.
That could be a problem.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to bother him
Huh.
if he's going through that. He seems like he has a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to feed into it either. Do I want him to be? You know what? Maybe it'd be good if he was Jesus Christ.
he kept talking about the thing about so the Christian documentary series that was like 100 episodes long stopped being made. Like they took a break after the news of the incident broke out that he was having forced sexual relationships with family member.
Respectful silence.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, but it was like Christmas in World War One
Yeah.
when the news broke.
And Hitler got
Um,
pissed.
Hitler was so mad when they stopped killing people on Christmas.
You know what? He literally wrote about that in Mein Kampf. He wrote about how pissed he was on the front. He was like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Well, he
Guys,
lost
stop
his
fighting for Christmas.
his ball a day
Yeah,
before
maybe.
Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna have revenge tomorrow.
And he wrote a letter to Santa to ask for the other one, to ask for it back. And he never got it. So he was fucking pissed,
He
dude.
was so mad.
That's why Hitler stole Christmas.
And then we killed him. They
They
should have
killed him for it,
They should have killed the Grinch and then dumped his body in the ocean.
Yeah.
They should have. Anyways, I was talking about Christian. Anyways, the documentary guy stopped making videos about it since the incident, but the last thing he was like talking about, and the thing that was like pretty much led to all the worst shit, was just these fucking, I guess trolls, but it feels so like weird to say. These fucking hooligans, these goons, just started convincing him of shit that like he was from an alternate dimension and alternate dimensions exist and all your video games are real, but they just exist in different dimensions. And that was just like, I don't know, everything Christian wanted to hear. So that became his whole thing for like ever until the arrest was like there's going to be a dimensional merge and Pokemon is real. Pokemon's coming to the real world and I'm married to Mewtwo in real life and all that shit. Which is like, I'm sure in this day and age, I'm sure people go through that all the time.
Yeah.
Thinking that there's gonna be a dimensional merge.
Do you think he like just got like prison meth though?
Yeah, I think he was probably
prison.
just on prison meth.
This is before prison.
Oh,
This was him on whatever must was being exhumed from their house that they lived in, from all their cats and his dusty ass mom.
whatever bacteria was
Dusty ass mom.
I had a dream the other night that they gave like Christian was institutionalized and they gave him like a bunch of meds and it got rid of his like Virginian accent. Like he had like a normal voice and they were interviewing him. He just had this very like American, like completely different voice. And he's like, they're interviewing him like fucking Ed Kemper, like this old fucking like film camera filming him. And they're like, "Do you think your father is a monster?" And he's like, "Yes, I do."
Well, yes, I do, Jack.
I don't know, man. There's something about fucking Sonic, and it spawned this podcast kind of. So I do kind of feel a kinship with the Christians of the world, but like, I don't know, man. Sonic just breeds
Monsters.
just insanity.
Yeah. Sonic is literally an eldritch horror that breeds insanity.
It's just something about it. Did I ever tell you guys about? I probably talked about it before, but like, guy known as Ken Penders. Ken Penders.
Penders.
Ken Penders?
Ken
Ken Penders what?
Ken Penders, my tenders.
Got him.
Ken Penders was a writer for Sonic because back in the 90s they had the Sonic game and then they had Sonic like the cartoon and then they made another cartoon which was like cool and like had new characters like Sally Acorn and they were like freedom fighters trying to free the planet from Dr. Eggman and his army of robots.
I bet she's got big acorns, dude.
They
dude.
well and that's where it all started, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they had like a comic. Archie Comics bought the rights to produce like a monthly Sonic comic or whatever
Really?
based on the show, and it went on for like apparently the writers didn't have a lot of material to work with because like Sega wouldn't provide them anything because like I don't know like what there's no plot to fucking Sonic, like you can't write a monthly like he ran around in a circle and freed a bird.
They
Like,
could have
Well, that's what happened, right? So they had to make shit up, and Ken Penders was one of the writers, and he would just like make sure you'd add all these characters in.
Oh yeah, like
Pikachu, yeah, Sonichu.
Sonichu.
And then so whenever Sonic and Knuckles came out, or Sonic 3 or whatever, and they introduced Knuckles, they gave Ken Pender like a solo Knuckles book, and they're like, you just need to write about Knuckles or whatever. Introduce Knuckles to the comic and like write about him. And so there was no material for Knuckles. All they said was like, he protects the emerald, he lives on a floating island, and he's echidna. So Ken Penders fucking wilded out and wrote made all these fucking characters and backstories, like Knuckles' dad, Knuckles' great grandfather, like his whole family tree, and all these fucking characters, and kept adding characters and characters and characters. So like the whole thing of a Sonic OC, where that originates, is from this guy and probably other writers in the Sonic, just basically like, here's Knuckles if he had a goatee and a cowboy hat. Like that's all it was, and like every issue, like new characters being added, and like the storylines were so fucking convoluted and like not interesting or like really had anything to do with Sonic. So that's why like there's if you ever look up like Sonic characters, I don't know, they're all like all the ones from the comics that never show up in the games. They're usually from like Ken Penders or a Ken Penders-esque auteur, if you will. But so he got fired, I think, or like he quit, and he gave them a bunch of stipulations saying like you can't kill off like Brian the Echidna or whatever, like Knuckles' dad or whatever, like you can't kill off my shitty fucking characters. And then they did. They like killed off most of his characters.
Oh.
But like some of his characters have been around for so long that they were just like integrated into the canon, so like people were just using them like because I don't know, maybe someone wrote them well, right?
People were LARPing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dress up as Brian the Echidna.
Brian the Echidna. And then something like fucking happened where he just became obsessed with like Knuckles the Echidna and like his weird Sonic world, where like he's had a production company where they would make like really shitty pitches for shows and comics, like live action adaptations of other comics he was doing, and like it was called a floating island production, which is just Knuckles lives on a floating island. So awesome, cool. That he stole that. All his projects look like Neil Breen shit, but like worse.
Worse than
I
Neil
know,
Breen,
right?
huh?
You get worse.
Yeah.
And anyways, he like had all his characters, whatever, and then at some point they made a game. Sonic and Sega made a game called Sonic. I think it's like Sonic and Brian. And he went, wait a second, Brian. He saw a big fucking billboard in New York Times Square. Sonic and Brian. They
This is the good timeline. We live in the
he would be in favor of that. But they made a game called like Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood or some shit. Like some shitty, I think I've played it. It's like a shitty fucking DS RPG where you play as Sonic. Like you don't even
assassin.
You don't even run. Yeah, it takes place in Rome. You
awesome.
Kill Christians in it. But it's like whatever. There's like a dark Knuckles is involved, like there's Echidnas involved in the plot, but there's like a dark group of them, like an evil group, right? Very like common fiction trope, right? Ken Pender saw that and he said that it's very similar to an idea that he debuted in his comics of a evil group made up of echidnas. And I'm sure there was other very like superfluous fucking similarities, but he took legal action against Sega and Archie to have every character that he's ever created for Sega or for like Sega and Sonic the comic to be returned to him to be the sole rights owner. And then he won.
Holy shit.
He won.
Yeah. Fuck him, dude.
Now he owns Brian.
He won because like Archie Comics didn't have the right paperwork. Like they lost all his paperwork saying like saying, you work for Sega, you're like a writer for hire, so like every idea you have, is, for Sega and Sonic, whatever. So they just didn't have the fucking paperwork, and he won. And like, there's I forgot. I was watching a video of someone talking about it, and they were posting like, so the transcript from the hearing, and it's like, the lawyer's right. He's like, all the works are fucking derivative. Like none of these, they're all just knuckles in hats. Like he can't have them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you can have them.
What?
You can have them. There is.
The paperwork's not filled out.
He gets
So-
Brian the Echidna.
Yeah.
So he did, and so he got all his fucking Sonic characters back. They had to cancel the fucking Sonic Archie comic and reboot it because too many of his fucking characters have been around for so long that they're just integrated into the plot. They're like, we have to fucking cancel this because it's indecipherable now and won't make any sense if we take all these fucking characters away. So they canceled the fucking Sonic comic, and he got all his fucking characters back. And now he makes
Sounds like a fucking W.
it's pretty cool. It's a good win for IP and like public domain and like character owned shit. I'm all for it. Ken Penders though is kind of fucking crazy and loves talking about his Sonic characters losing their virginities and shit and like
Ooh.
Yeah, and he's a pedophile too, right? He's a pedophile.
no.
Yes.
I don't think he's a
No, he's a pedophile, right?
I don't think he's a pedophile.
What else
He's
is
just,
wrong with him? Is he a piece of shit? Does he?
He traced over a picture of Anthony Mackie
That's fucked up.
for
He should go to prison, I think.
And now he owns Anthony Mackie. He went to
Yeah.
court for it. Anthony Mackie lost his birth certificate. So,
Ken Penders owns him now. I actually created Anthony Mackie. He was in Sonic issue 48.
He's my
That's my OC.
Anyways, he hasn't fucking done any work on his Sonic shit for a long ass time, so
He's
You know.
taking. He's on hiatus.
he's on hiatus. He's in the workshop cooking up something.
Yeah.
Cooking up something big
for
you know.
Sonic 2.
for Sonic 2. Finally a sequel. I didn't
Because
count
it's gonna be about
I didn't count
Knuckles.
I didn't count any other games unless fucking Ken Penders was involved.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and I guess
Sonic 2 is gonna have Knuckles.
that's true. Yeah, the movie. They'll
They
have
need
Knuckles,
all
but
of IP.
he'll be watered down from the Knuckles I know because Ken Penders isn't fucking involved making fucking like Knuckles with a cyborg eye.
We're not
Still,
gonna
like-
get to see Knuckles' 80 family members. This is bullshit. I'm not seeing this.
Yeah, maybe if Ken Penders makes it.
Ken Penders makes it, then I'll see the Sonic 2 movie.
Let's see, Ken Penders. Where's like Knuckles' family tree? It's mostly just Knuckles and it's just a Knuckles in like a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
cool.
typed in Ken Penders and the third search result is Ken Penders Holocaust. So
Oh my god. He was
No,
involved.
What do you say about the Holocaust?
do you want to know?
Yeah, I do. What do you say?
Let's see what happens on Google Images. Oh, he I remember this. He paraphrased a poem about the Holocaust. Like he stole a poem that was about the Holocaust and put it in like the context of like Knuckles. And like the hardships Knuckles has gone through.
He compared Knuckles to the Holocaust.
On theme. That's called
That's
thematic.
so funny.
That's a thematic callback.
Oh god. Holy shit. The SWAT went during Dr. Robot's takeover through roboticization. The SWAT came for the foxes, and I did not speak up because I was not a fox. Then they came for the rabbits, and I did not speak up because I was not a rabbit.
Oh
And then
my
they came for the
God.
squirrels, but I did not speak up because I was not a squirrel. Then they came for the hedgehogs, and I did not speak up because I was an echidna. Then they came for me, and by that time, there was nobody left to speak up. Damn, dude. Knuckles the echidna had it rough.
Yeah. Do you
That's
think Idris
awesome.
Elba's gonna say that poem in the fucking movie?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
know it.
They're using that.
How many-
Damn.
I think it was something like I don't know, he created like 200 characters. Yeah, over 200 characters for Sonic got returned back to him.
That's a fucking W.
I
Fuck-
mean, it's pretty
fuck
like
Sega. Fuck.
if he was
Archie
gonna like
Comics.
actually do something, that's pretty awesome. I wish that would happen with like I mean, obviously this guy probably has other stuff going on that's not a W, but I mean, like, I wish there was a Mario comic where a guy would just like make a bunch of fucking Mario characters, Mario's dad and his like other brothers, and just win the fucking lawsuit. I mean, there's shit happening. I don't
One of these
know.
Knuckles is one with a cyborg like ponytails, dude.
Yeah, pretty
Damn,
fucking.
these characters are crazy. You know what? I think this should be what the Sonic movie is based off of. This looks cool.
They like
He-
Spider-Man No Way Home it.
He did a pitch where, well, they'd have to get Ken Penders to fucking comply, and there's no way that fucking cowboy is going down. He's a rebel through and through. But he did a pitch for a Sonic movie, apparently, that was like this would not sell. Like people, it was about like Sonic and his he had all this lore in his pitch like immediately. Like it was not fucking simplified at all. I don't know, man. Sonic just makes people want to act out.
It's true. Like
Sonic.
I'm just trying to look up Ken Penders' characters, and one of the things I found was just like someone's drawing of one of his characters, but like they don't show anything. But for some reason, their pants are down, their shirts covering everything.
That might be a
He's dressed up as a Domino's pizza delivery guy.
required by law to pay Ken Penders every time you use that character, Dom and Knuckles. The whole
I'm looking at this family tree. This is too big. This is too gigantic. This family tree for Knuckles.
I mean, if you were in Ken Penders' defense, they didn't have anything about Knuckles, so why not make it the most fucking complicated, convoluted thing ever? He's
Also,
a red. Yeah,
it looks like cousins date at some point. Like,
look,
so wait, it looks like Knuckles and Julianne, who's Knuckles' girlfriend, who they have Laura Sue, their daughter, with. It looks like they're like cousins, like something removed or something.
Look, I'm not a historian. Okay, I don't.
This is crazy.
Can't say I'm an expert on the Knuckles line.
Oh, know what? I'll be honest. Yeah, Ken Penders does look like you'd think.
Great. That's like that's what someone wants to hear. That's like the worst thing you can say to someone.
You look like you created the Knuckles family tree.
I gotta show you this picture too. This was in Ken Penders', and this is good radio describing a picture from a shit no one cares about. But this was in Ken Penders'. Why is Discord making all these images little attachments? Whatever. Anyways, it's just like it's like a rat being operated on.
Ew. What the fuck?
Oh, there we go. Anyways, that's a picture from there was only 4 pictures in Ken Penders' pitch to Sega or whoever to make a Sonic movie. And when you're doing an elevator pitch, you gotta be fast, you gotta be snappy, you gotta have like good fucking words. You gotta say like, this meets this. And one of his pictures was this fucking disgusting rat being operated on by a character that I don't know who the fuck that's supposed to be. Some cyborg. He looks like fucking Elmer Fudd cyborg in some space room. And this is a pitch for the fucking Sonic movie.
Yeah, it's a picture that speaks 1,000 words. You've got the little rat creature. You've got the legs hanging up there. You can tell they're gonna do some sort of operation to replace this leg, probably so that the rat is able to run like Sonic. Sonic speed.
And they
oh my gosh,
Sonic's nemesis, the rat.
The rat, exactly, because it's all about a battle between Sonic and this Mickey Mouse knockoff. That's an allegory for Disney and Disney's greatest nemesis in their creation, Sega. Sega's always been the greatest nemesis to Disney.
I'd greenlight that. I greenlight that in the fucking heartbeat. How the fuck do you send shit in Discord anymore? I'm clicking fucking enter. The thing I sent was a fucking fluke that I was able to fucking send that. Here we go. That's one of the other pictures from the pitch. Sonic's kind of awesome.
Interesting.
This is Sonic's
eye. Look at his eye. Look at the one on the left's eye, dude.
That's his dad.
There's
Sonic's
that
dad.
perspective.
No, I should have assumed from some of like the comic book of Ken Penders that Sonic was going to be in like a very futuristic world.
Yeah.
You can tell from like that window and with the little spaceships in the background. It's like he's living. I think he's living on Coruscant.
Yeah, he's in the cloning factory on Camino. That's actually a clone of Sonic talking to him. I love this picture. He's got his guitar like tied to his little amp and like his video game system playing on his computer. Then he's like, Sonic's a cool fucking guy, right? Because he's got a basketball in his room because he likes to fucking pal around and play basketball. He's got a gumball machine next to his computers. He's got what looks like fucking joints and like an ashing plate.
Yeah,
right next to his gumball machine. So Sonic's fucking getting lit in his room, and he's got books too. So you know that he's also a scholar.
He's even got a file organizer. Like he's organized.
I don't know, man. I think fucking Ken Penders gives Sonic too much credit. I also think he's like super in love with Sonic, and this is back to my point I was making originally. There's something about Sonic that just gets people worked up, like gets them
right now.
Yeah, I mean,
up right now.
I guess so. It's infective. It's contagious.
Yeah, you're right, man. Sonic does make you fucking worked up. I was not expecting Sonic episode today.
This is what happens when we don't have Marcin to
not talk about fucking Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. Sonic fucking sucks. I'm glad him and Mario are not the biggest rivals. I'm glad Master Chief took over as the fucking video game rival to Sonic or Mario or whatever. Fuck Sonic. Although his movies do fucking better, I guess. I just think
we don't know yet.
I just think Ken Penders is awesome. He wrote a comic about his children being sucked into the Sonic world and then Sonic saving them.
Whoa.
Like his real life kids, yeah. Just, it's fine, fun kid for your, like, you want your kids to see when they're growing up, but after, like, all the other shit he's done, I don't know. I was looking at Ken Penders' tweets are pretty cool, like, why are you using Anthony Mackie's face? And then he says, simple, I didn't want to depict just a generic black guy. So that's cool.
He didn't want to, man. So what's the problem with that?
Look at this picture I sent of Ken.
Is that him?
So, yeah, sitting next to this cosplayer of Sonic.
My god,
that's probably the most excited he's ever been. I mean, I'd be the most excited.
Looks like Steve Buscemi. You know that picture? You know that picture of that little boy with the bowl cut, and it's like Steve Buscemi's like fucked up eyes and face photoshopped onto it. He's the real life version of that.
So if you look at this picture, this is great. In the background, you can see those are his original characters that he won the court case for, and like is used. Those like that's not Echidnas from Sonic. That's not a Sonic brand picture, but it is an officially licensed Ken Penders licensed picture.
I see. Is that Sonic's dad?
Sonic is not involved. I don't think he can use like a hedgehog character. I think
who is it? Knuckles' dad. Is that
Knuckles' dad? Probably, yeah. Most likely, yeah. He also got like really upset that Sonic doesn't have a girlfriend that he fucks anymore because they like rebooted the comic and then sorry, I just opened a tweet here where he says the one story I couldn't tell was Sally losing her virginity to Jeffrey. Sonic may be fast, but Jeffrey was faster on the draw in that department.
Penny.
And then Dustin Phillips, just a Twitter user Sonic Blue Ranger responded, okay, but like she's a minor and he's a full-grown adult though. And then Ken Penders replied, there are states here in the U.S. where a 13-year-old can marry someone in their 40s. As repugnant as that reality is, Sally was 16 to Jeffrey's 20, so I don't see a problem given the relationship in royal history.
Oh my god.
And while that's happening, Sonic's running around a big loop collecting rings and eating chili dogs, I guess. Fucking this 16-year-old? Dr. Egg, I'll get you next time, Dr. Eggman.
I'll get you.
After I commit pedophilia, I guess, in this universe.
There we go. Remember when I said, is he a pedophile? He is a pedophile.
I couldn't even confirm that. I mean, I don't know.
He's a pedophile. There we go. That's another thing to tack on to why Ken Penders is a piece of fucking shit. He's white. Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Plus, I
Male?
ratioed him on Twitter.
Mason, you should ratio him
Plus
right
L.
now on Twitter.
I could ratio Ken Penders, no problem.
What do you think his most recent
I
fucking
could
tweet
break
is
Ken Pender's ankles
on Twitter?
on Twitter.
His most recent tweet. Yeah, he's advertising the Lara Sue Chronicles, obviously. 9 hours ago. Oh, what the fuck is he? This is indecipherable. Never mind. He thinks he's being like someone stealing his identity. So never mind. It's just a lot of it seems like he just fights and gets in arguments a lot. I was gonna say fucking something not about Ken Penders, but now all I'm talking about is fucking Ken Penders. Oh yeah, when he got fired, or not fired, but like after the lawsuit was over. By the way, Sega was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because like the Sega in Japan did not pay any fucking attention at all
why the fuck
to
would
the
they
comic, to the Archie comic. They're like, "What the fuck is
Oh.
happening?" So suddenly there's this lawsuit where this guy gets to own a bunch of fucking Sonic characters. And so Sega was like, all right, new Sonic comics, and there's like a bunch of mandates. I think it was like Sonic cannot cry, Sonic cannot lose, Sonic cannot have a girlfriend.
Can't have sex.
Really? Sega Japan said that?
Yeah.
They said no girlfriend for Sonic?
Yeah.
They want Sonic to be an incel.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so almost all the Archie mandates for IDW Sonic, yeah, so Sega Japan issuing many of these mandates having both blah 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 blah. Yeah, game characters cannot have relatives unless they were established in the game canon. So that's to nail fucking Ken. Game characters cannot die. Game characters cannot have wardrobe changes unless approved. Sonic cannot be shown getting too emotional. Game characters cannot enter in a relationship. All major character development must be approved by Sega. Blah blah blah. The words Mobius is banned because they used to live on a planet called Mobius, but I think Ken Penders won, so they can't even call it like Earth anymore. The fucking planet they live on. Sonic must always win at the end, even if he and his friends are losing. Man, I would hate to fight these fucking freaks. They have to always win.
It's in law. It's in the law.
It's literally in the fucking law book.
Sonic characters and material from other licensed property, and then they list a bunch of Sonic things. Oh, cannot be used. Yes, like Sonic the comic, all the cartoons, the movie, any anime cannot be used in the new Sonic comic. This rule extends to the characters and redesigns done by the current writers. Male characters, excluding Eggman, can't wear pants. Which is
okay, that makes sense.
Does it? I think that's
that
fucked.
makes sense to me.
Sonic can't wear Jinko jeans? Legally.
No, he did that. He did that in one of Ken Pender's.
Yeah. If you put
comics.
Sonic wearing fucking boxer briefs, Ken Penders gets $1 million. So sorry about your luck. What the fuck? The inverse is also true. Female characters have to have some form of lower clothing. What do we?
But the top, no need, dude.
Women can be completely topless, but they must be wearing pants.
They have to be wearing pants.
Sega does not want to see any fucking chipmunk bush or whatever. No hedgehog asshole. If it's
Sega's
from a girl.
really into free the nipple, but
nothing
else, dude.
Nothing else apparently. Prudes. Male character. Okay, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. They just had to take a bunch of fucking characters. Sega has also stated that only male hedgehogs are allowed to go super with the Chaos Emeralds.
What? That's bullshit.
Are you fucking kidding me? What
Wait,
about only male hedgehogs can go Super Saiyan with the Chaos Emeralds?
Ovaries stop that, dude.
Exactly.
Part of my body.
Your boobies would fall off, dude.
The writers are not allowed to directly reference a game, so they can't say something that happened in any of the Sonic games.
Wow, this happened in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 in parentheses.
Did the movie have to follow these rules?
No, I don't know. The movie probably has different rules. These are the comics.
Oh, I
Um,
see.
These are just shitty comics. Like nobody gives a flying fuck.
Huh.
Yeah, of course he's always gonna win. Of course he's always gonna look good. It's a stupid comic.
Yeah, but maybe before that it had some real depth, you know? Like, what if you want to write Sonic fucking losing to switch up the story a little bit?
Exactly.
Well, remember when they tried to switch out the story and switch it up a little bit? They had Ken Penders come in and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well now Sega's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. Sonic is
Yeah,
the
make it
most
get-
formulaic play by
Sonic
play.
has. If we don't, we will be sued if Sonic fucking blinks. He runs on around in a big fucking circle and he collects rings. That's all
it.
he's allowed to fucking do.
Or Ken will come for us.
It has been stated that there is no money in Sonic's world, and that anything that alludes to money, such as rings acting as currency, is strictly forbidden.
That means prostitution.
And gambling.
This kind of sounds like a perfect world, if I'm honest. Girls are all topless. There's no money. Fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah.
You don't have to wear pants. Men are the most powerful. Sounds like my fucking utopia.
Get to run around, collect rings.
I get to run around and eat chili dogs. Fuck yeah. Knuckles is not allowed to leave Angel Island unless he has a very good reason to. That's awesome.
Go anywhere.
Knuckles got the worst fucking deal out of this. Honestly, he'd be better off if they gave him to fucking Kenneth. Gave him to fat, fucking, gross Ken Penders sitting in his chair with titty Sonic. If they gave him Knuckles, there'd be way better stories. That's probably why he hasn't fucking written anything with the characters that they actually gave him. They gave him fucking 200 characters, and he hasn't done anything with them. He has not released a single fucking material. Like, you have 200 licensed fucking characters. At least used to be licensed. But he's like, nope, not Knuckles. Didn't get fucking Knuckles.
Didn't get Knuckles, I quit.
Yeah, give me Knuckles or give me death.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. That's the only reason he won. They gave him everybody except for Knuckles. They're like, fine, you can have all these characters, but Knuckles, we keep him. And he was like, yeah, that's fair.
Characters.
That's fair.
They looked at all the characters he made, and they're like, wow, these fucking suck. You can have them.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't make Knuckles, but could you imagine if he could somehow convince the jury to let him get Knuckles?
So funny.
There's no way there was a jury, dog.
Yeah, there was.
There's
was
a universe where Sega has to transfer
murder trial.
Yeah, he killed someone.
Knuckles to this man. Right?
I mean, like, the different companies own like Spider-Man and used to own X-Men and shit. At least like movie rights. Like, could you imagine if like Knuckles couldn't appear in Sonic media anymore because fucking Ken, like huge lumbering mustachioed Ken Penders, sitting in his fucking chair, won the rights for Knuckles. What a win for IP.
Exactly. He brought in that Sonic cosplayer.
It's like, what the fuck do they even like use? What do they use Knuckles for then? He's just honest. He can't leave.
No.
I mean, I guess it's just in the comic, and it's like, why would you even read
Dude,
it? If
it's not even canon for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, nobody cares.
Well, the problem is that they had to do all this shit now because before then they didn't really like. It could have been all the characters could have been fucking canon. Like maybe like no one was stopping them from being. But then they're like, what the fuck? We're being sued by Ken. Who the fuck is Ken Penders? So now they're like, they had to make all the fucking mandates. And like, stop. What are you doing? Okay, no, Sonic doesn't. Okay, he's a hedgehog and he runs fast and he wins every day. He wins all the time. He doesn't have sex. He doesn't cry. He doesn't do anything. Okay, stop it. We're not doing another fucking lawsuit again.
Do you think something like this is going to happen again with the next Sonic movie?
Especially with Keith himself.
The next Sonic movie, whoever the director is going to make a bunch of Sonic characters. I mean, no, Knuckles characters in the movie.
Oh my god. No, Sega would have whoever's running Sega right now would have a fucking heart attack if like that was the pitch. Ken Penders would come with fucking steel and flame to reclaim that fucking money that he's losing from Knuckles having a dad, from Knuckles being referenced at all. Knuckles is not allowed to leave his house. Knuckles stays inside. They're gonna have to fucking censor Knuckles' fucking face in the movie. They're gonna have to give him a fucking voice modulator like someone who witnessed a murder.
You need to come help us, redacted.
Yeah.
You have to call him K.
You can call me legally viable character that's red.
Guy.
I'm Red Echidna Man.
I am Red Echidna Man. You can't mention my dreadlocks or my appearance, or Ken Penders will receive $400,000. Sorry. It's just how things are now. That'd be like if, man, Nintendo was kind of smart for not, like, getting, like, just letting people go wild with their IP. Because someone would definitely own the rights to fucking Wario by now. Someone would have made the fucking
Wario would have been in the Dune movie.
life. Tricked you, actually. The contract that you signed to give us, like, guy from Dune and Harry Potter, there's actually a clause that says we own this character now, and we have anytime we want, we can restrain the rights that you have, and we can remove them and confiscate them. So, you know, we own Thor, we own we own Keanu Reeves' John Wick, we own Ninja and Ariana Grande. We own the rights to them, and you know what? We're giving them back to the people. They're all public domain now.
Oh, thank God. Ariana Grande is finally public domain again. After being owned by Nickelodeon for so long, dude.
That's true. Dan Schneider had her.
Yeah.
Dan Schneider sold all his fucking Nickelodeon kids like NFTs, dude. There's only one of them. And if you bought it, I mean, they could still go free and do what they want, but they wouldn't be original. Like, you would be the owner. Everyone would know.
Exactly. They owe you.
I mean, no one would know, but you'd have to tell people.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the burden of owning a fucking NFT. Like, do you know the guy who owns fucking Nyan Cat? Do you know the name of the guy?
Nobody owns it, dude.
Nobody.
Yeah, the guy sold it as an NFT.
No.
Yes. The original creator.
No.
Sold Nyan Cat.
Somebody took somebody's money.
I'm saying owner as in what he thinks it means. Like, do you know the guy's name? No, right?
No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, no.
That's what I'm saying. So,
yeah,
like, good purchase, I'm saying.
There was no purchase, dog. He didn't get anything.
But you don't know.
The guy who made Nyan Cat got something.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely did.
Got money.
Got
That's
a lot
what I'm
of
saying.
fucking money. Yeah.
I'm saying, you know, good spending.
Well, when the next Nyan Cat movie comes out and this guy's you'll be fucking sorry.
2024
Exactly.
Nyan Cat movie.
Yeah. I think he bought it for like $600. Yeah, it's like around $600,000.
Yeah, it's owned by Ken Penders.
$600,000.
Yeah.
Sold for $600,000. Some guy bought it for $600,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken.
Okay, well, that sounds like money laundering, honestly.
It does.
Maybe.
Nobody spends $600,000 on Nyan Cat, dude.
How hype would you have to be? How, like, you'd have to be so high off the rush of this new emerging crypto scheme called NFTs. Be like, all my savings, okay, the big one, Nyan Cat, because it's gonna go up.
It's true. It can only go up.
It's gonna go up. What do you think? Can you check, right? Like, can you check, like, NFT market? Like,
I'm gonna be sick. I'm literally gonna throw up.
Nyan Cat NFT price. Like, what is it right now? Like, what's it going for?
It's probably like $40 billion, dude. This guy's it's probably getting traded every day for more money.
This guy is fucking rich, and you're an idiot because you didn't buy Nyan Cat.
You didn't buy Nyan Cat for $40 billion, you fucking dumbass, you fucking arsler.
All I'm seeing right now is just the price that it went for. I don't think anyone bought it from him.
Matt, you can just say it. You don't have to say arsler.
No, that's what Nyan Cat would say.
That's probably the guy that fucking sold Nyan Cat for $600,000.
He wrote in the rules: Nyan Cat cannot swear, he cannot lose.
Yeah. Nyan Cat cannot leave space. He cannot leave his home. He cannot have a relative. He can't cry. He can't have sex. He must always win. Nyan Cat has to always win.
Has to. It's to beat time and space.
They can add. You can't reference time and space or money or any concept. Actually, if you're gonna write Neon Cap content. We gotta get out of here. Basie, where can they find us?
You find us on that NFT marketplace.
Yeah, OpenSea.
We have our own NFTs.
It's all of your
now.
voice samples. Actually, I've compiled all of your guys' like voice clips, and they're
So
each
if you
an
want
NFT.
to own me saying I don't know, put in a voice clip here.
My
If you
ball.
want if you want to own me saying that and have the only version, have like a nice little credit, you can get that. Like it's a little like serial number, so it's yours, dude. It's the only one.
And everyone will know too, just like the guy who bought Nyan Cat, whose name will go down in history, and like I just can't get it off my brain. It's like a household name at this point. And then like a good well worth it too, because he spent a lot of money on it. So I'm glad that it worked out for him. You can do that, but for Basie's voice, I guess.
Yeah, now put another voice clip in right here. And then you can own that one too.
Yeah, we can own that one too.
That one's better though. More expensive.
Yeah, it's that one costs like 8 Ethereum. ETH.
Yeah, on a low day.
On a low day, dude, and you don't even want to like
high day though.
Damn. High day.
You wouldn't even be able to afford it, but you can prove me wrong.
Can you sell a GIF as an NFT?
Wait.
I'm not.
Yes,
I can't look. I can't look at this anymore. You can actually find us on Instagram and YouTube and iTunes and Spotify, obviously, wherever you get a podcast from. I don't know. Subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Instagram, and just do all this shit that you like. You have a mouse and a finger. Move it around and click some buttons. You don't know what happened. Dislike the video. Engage.
The next video is an all Borat joke video.
The next
my wife.
The next one is the creator of Borat getting the rights back to all the tertiary Borat characters
from the Sonic franchise. They can't use Borat anymore.
I have the whole court transcript from the guy who won the Borat case, and even the court sketch. Fucking Ken Penders.
And the 3 mock trials they did beforehand.
For the fucking Knuckles case, could you imagine?
We're gonna win this, Mr. Penders. What's his name? Mr. Penders. We're gonna win this. We just have to go through 3 mock trials first.
What's that show where they do we've estimated or we've calculated like what people think what people think you're guilty or people think you should have the Sonic or the Knuckles franchise or not. We can tell. We've calculated it.
They should have done the rights to the whole fucking Sonic comic fucking characters on fucking Mori. So they should have Mori come and read it and have Ken Penders do a fucking backflip. I think the judge was also biased. He was not a Knuckles fan, and he did not want to see Knuckles' story continued. He was more of a Mario guy. So he was like, yeah, I'll destroy Sonic's franchise.
Really? I think the judge was a really big Knuckles fan, and so he thought that the best way to
it lost its purity. Like it lost the Knuckles storyline hadn't been the same since Ken Penders was involved. So he was fighting. It's like, I am going to get you, this rat or whatever.
I will return. Ken Penders almost won Knuckles if it wasn't for him.
Return my son.
Return my son.